What's good, y'all? Thank y'all once again for coming to the We Be Talking podcast. I am your host, PWil. Hope y'all had a great day. I know I did. No major issues, no major problems. You feel me? Just trying to get to this money and stay safe out here in these crazy ass streets. You know what I'm talking about? Tonight we got a good ass show lined up for you. A lot of nice ass topics out here that I try to accommodate and put my little spin on, so y'all can see this, that, and the third, or whatever the case is. So let's just jump right into it. First, we're gonna start off with the ESPN Espys. A lot of winners. Host was Anthony Mackie. Kind of funny. You know, he had his moments where it was kind of cringe worthy, especially when he was talking about the Shakar Richardson thing. I ain't find it really in good taste. You know what I mean? Even though he was bigging her up, at the same time, y'all gotta let that girl live, man. It's only weed. You know what I'm saying? And even still, I'm pretty sure them sponsors getting ready to come through for her. You know what I mean? Nike, I seen her in a little commercial or whatever. So even if she not running this year, you know, she still got 4 more years to go for the big show. You know, but she can still run in the summertime, still run with track season come around. She gonna blow everybody out the water. Probably break the who is it, Jackie Joyner Kersey, if I'm not mistaken, her record in the 100. So I think it's gonna be pretty live for her. Big ups to her. Some of the winners for tonight: Tom Brady. I don't know how you still keep doing it for real. Like it don't make no sense to me. Probably the greatest in my generation. You know, to be out there on that football field, 7 championships is damn near unheard of. You know, but at the same time, he almost out of there. And the new crew getting ready to come in. We already seen Drew Brees retire. I'm pretty sure we got a few more old heads that's getting ready to come in the next few years. That's probably going to lay it down too. So be on the lookout for him this season coming up. See what him and them Tampa Bay Bucks do. Hopefully nothing. So my Giants can slide up in there. You feel me? Steph Curry, best NBA player. I probably would have gave it to Giannis personally. Couldn't nobody really stop that young man this year, man. That boy Euro stepping all over everybody. Last night, 41 points, 13 rebounds. Beat the Suns out by 10 plus points. I mean, it's not much else that you could really say. Two-time MVP. Holmes is nice, even without a jumper. You know, he shot well from the free throw line, so it's not much that you can really say but big that man up. You know, give him his respect. I hear everybody talking about, oh, he got to shoot more and this, that. Nah, man, go with what you know. And what you know is getting them W's. You feel me? Naomi Osaka, best female athlete. She's probably the best thing that I've seen since Serena on the cool. Dominance and everything else. The U.S. Open or whatever it was, I think it was Wimbledon, wasn't even the same this year. I ain't even watch it just because she wasn't playing. I don't even know who won on the cool. But I try to watch everything that she do, every move that she make, because she the future of that. You know, along with Sloane Stevens and the other little Coco, if I'm not mistaken, is her name. You know, they the future. They the future. They're gonna be out there handling business every single year. People gonna get sick of it, but you gotta recognize greatness. One more, LaMelo Ball, best breakthrough athlete. I like Melo, man. His game is lazy, but it worked for him. You know what I'm saying? It worked for Holmes, and I think in the next coming seasons, he'll probably be on top, man. He'll probably be on top. I mean, his squad kind of garbage, but at the same time, Holmes gonna be all right, man. He gonna be all right. Maybe if he get maybe somebody else in the paint, they could probably like do some damage, like a DeAndre Ayton type. You know, somebody that can get them rebounds and everything else. They got a nice little young squad. They could grow together, but he gonna be that centerpiece. He gonna be that core. So I'm looking forward to watching him for years to come. Um, Stepping up to the next topic, gang enhancements. Now, this is something that I just found out about maybe a couple of days ago. I didn't even know what it was. And a doing is, if you got gang ties, this for all my people out there who I know and don't know that's affiliated or anything else like that where your name is attached to like Blood, Crips, GDs, or any of that other stuff. Yo, man, y'all gotta be careful because the stuff that you do in the past could run back up in you. Oh, not run up in you, but run back up behind you. Catch up with you. Apparently, YFN Lucci and NBA YoungBoy got them RICO cases. This is a part of that. Whatever gang that they kind of affiliated with, and they ain't got mixed up in there somehow, some way. And kind of got them caught up. Now, even if they not active, in that, even though that they rapping and everything else, the things that you do beforehand, they come to light in the end. They come to light in the end. So you got to watch yourself. Got to watch every single step that you make, even if it's from 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago. That shit'll catch up with you, man. Y'all got to be careful out there. I'm pulling for y'all. I want y'all to get out that shit because ain't nothing in it but, either death or jail. I ain't never met a rich drug dealer that made it out. I'll say that. I ain't never met no gang member that came out unscathed for real. Either they was locked up at some point in time or still locked up. It's hard out there in the streets, and I understand that, but it's other ways around it, man. It's other ways around it. For y'all young cats, take heed to all these OGs that be talking when they be telling you ain't shit out there in them streets. Streets don't love nobody, man. Streets for everybody. You know what I mean? If it's for everybody, don't get into it. You got to find something for you, something that's going to make your life better, something that's going to enhance you as a man or as a woman that could get you to that next level in life. You feel me? Next topic. That was kind of short, but I ain't really want to stand on that too long. Next topic. Highway shootings across America. I think the past months, not even a month, since June 1st, it's been 15 different states, including California, Arizona, Georgia, a few other places, Minnesota, if I'm not mistaken, where people just be on the highway just shooting at each other. Like, what's happening? I know it's summertime. I know we've been in the house, but it just don't make any sense to me for people to want to take somebody else's life senselessly. Now, I'm not going to sit here and toot the horn and beat the drum like, oh, I'm better than thou or this, that, and the third, because my biggest thing is protection of me and my family. You come over here and try to have some type of problem, it ain't going to end too well for you. But just out there on the road where people trying to get to where they going from point A to point B to point C, and you decide to just pull your strap out and just start, dumping that bitch off at people. And that shit crazy. It's crazy to me. I try to wrap my head around it, what people be thinking in the moments, but I can't. Sometimes I be thinking that some of them be hits. A lot of people starting to get them hits out on each other now. Summertime coming, like I said, or already here. And we've been cooped up. A lot of animosity to each other, a lot of Twitter fingers and, Facebook warriors and all that other stuff. And people starting to get at each other out there on them highways and even on the regular streets. Out here in Georgia, some dude just got shot 2 days ago at the gas station, broad daylight, like 3 p.m. Like, yo, y'all making it seem like it's a movie. This shit is for real, man. You will go to jail or you will lose your life. It's senseless. It's no point. Unless you are protecting yourself or protecting your family, there should be no reason to even pull that thing out just to brand the shit and show them that you a man or you a woman or whatever the case is. Ridiculous. Next topic. It's probably my favorite one. Outside the culture. I like this because it's different. It gives a spin on how we can go outside our own potential lines. I know, like I said before, I'm black, obviously. Certain stuff that we do, certain stuff that we don't do, But for me, getting older and wanting to experience more things through life, I came across this thing called bull surfing. So bull surfing pretty much happens in India. What they do is they take two bulls, they get some wood or something like that. They put rope on the wood or whatever, and they get behind the bull with like little boogie boards or like whatever the case is, and they just let that motherfucker take them off into the sunset. Like, it sound crazy, but I ain't never been on no bull before. That mechanical bullshit is nothing. I'm talking about a real live bull, like fucking earring in the nose and snotting and snorting and shit. That shit excites me for whatever reason. Like, just to get behind that motherfucker and let it pull me, 400-500 feet just to say I did it. You know, that's a hell of a flex coming from where we come from. Like, nigga, you ever roll with bulls? Nah, I ain't never rolled with no bull, but I'm about to. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like that's something that would be fun for me and possibly for other people, you know, that's not a part of that culture. You know, a lot of people don't know about it. A lot of people didn't hear about it. I'm guessing probably until now, even though I just found it out, unless you Indian and a part of that culture. Um, it's just something a little different, man. Something to get you out of your normal norm. You know, being around the hood, you know, wherever you be at, shopping at the same places, eating the same stuff. Nah, man, travel, see something different, do something different. So you got a story to tell when you get back. Motherfuckers look at you like, oh shit, you did that shit. Yeah, I did that shit, nigga, go do it. It might be fun. Next topic. Richard Bronson. Virgin Mobile owner, Virgin Records owner, if I'm not mistaken, just took his spaceship, VSS Unity, 50 miles into the atmosphere. I think it was like 236 kilometers or some shit like that. But he went into the stratosphere, made a video about it, him and his crew. Not me. Not me. I like my feet on the ground. I like my feet in water. I don't know about being in the sky. I'm afraid of heights. Let me start off with that. I'm afraid of heights. And with me being afraid of heights, I don't want to go anywhere past where an airplane goes. And even an airplane, that's as far as it gets. You know, a couple of hours, I'm cool. Other than that, I'm finna hit that road. I drive 20 hours if I need to before I get in the air for a long time. You feel me? But it's crazy that normal people, and I call him a normal person because he a man just like me. He bleeds just like me. He put a shoe on one foot at a time just like me. Even though he got money, you know, a person can come up with something like that within a few years and damn near do it better than NASA. You know, 4 or 5 passengers enjoying themselves, just living life. Like I said, with a story to tell, something different. I just kind of got to give it to him because, you know, we coming up on that next step of evolution. Being able to go from Earth to the moon is one thing, you know, but travel, getting ready to start doing Mars and Venus and Neptune and Uranus and whatever other planets and galaxies is out there, you know, it's a trip, man. It's a trip on the cool. It's on some Total Recall type shit or Guardians of the Galaxy. There we go. That's a little bit more familiar for y'all younger viewers. But just to be out there, man, and to say that you did it, you know, and that's only one trip of many I'm pretty sure of. Jeff Bezos got his coming up July 20th. Where he's going to go up, I think he's going to go 65 miles into the atmosphere. And before you know it, it's going to be 100 miles, 200 miles, 1,000 miles, you know, and carrying more people, you know, trying to find life on other planets, trying to just see what's out there, man. Just to see what's out there, gaze at the stars and the quasars and all that other shit that go on out there in space. But that's pretty dope. I felt like that was pretty dope. Somebody need to hear it. And the last topic, House Party remake. Yeah, the remake nobody asked for. House Party, not sponsored by, but executively produced by LeBron James. All I know is a few crew members. I know it's gonna have DC Young Fly in it. I know Odell Beckham Jr. is supposed to be making an appearance. Lil Wayne supposed to be making an appearance. And they got 2 new actors that we never heard of before. Jorge Lindenborg Jr. from Great Britain, black guy, and Tosin Cole from Dominican Republic. Obviously Dominican, I'm guessing. But either way, I'm not excited. I feel like certain things you just gotta leave them, man. House Party was a classic. You know, House Party 2 is a classic. 3 was a disaster, and I think they made a 4th one that don't nobody remember. If I'm not mistaken, it might have had Immature in it. Did the 4th House Party or 3rd House Party have Immature in it? The 3rd one. Yeah, wife said it was the third one. Yeah, whenever it comes, man, when it do drop, maybe I see it, maybe I won't. More than likely, around with uh, classics like that, kind of put a sour taste in your mouth. Even though you go into it without expecting anything, you're still expecting something. You know, kind of like the